have two wonderful speakers here today. We've got Jasmine, we've got Kajal, and we've got the Indian Networkers' first Tollywood and Bollywood star. So let's all give it up for the two women here tonight. So our newest Indian Networker who has an eye for you, followed by Jam with Sam chat with our first Tollywood celebrity. Introductions of people here, right? Your name, your company name, and your profession. Right now, the two ladies speak. You all get the chance to introduce yourself in just those 3 lines. Yeah, your name, company name, and profession. Then, of course, we have the usual group photo, radio bites for the Indian Networker, followed by a lovely dinner that we have here today. So, let's all introduce the man who's ready, who's gonna make you jam tonight. Everyone, let's give it up for Sampath Iyengar, who we all know as Sam. Louder! Wow, you guys sound weak. I can't hear you. Okay. So let's just a brief introduction, and this time I promise it is brief because it's been cut, edited, and shortened to my liking. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad series and the celebrated motivational speaker, says that the richest people in the world look out for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Sam, as an entrepreneur, has founded Sam 7 Computers and Networks, a computer systems and service company, in 1991. Riding the wave of the information revolution sweeping the world and India in particular, Sam 7 connected several small and medium enterprises to the world. The changing times, coupled with Sam's experimentation, paved the way for Neo Social 7, a digital media business which he started in 2009. Jam with Sam, an invite-only chat show, emerged as an idea in January 2012 with just about 10 people, and today it's grown to be a network of over 40 plus influential business entrepreneurs. The platform has become a catalyst for business deals and brings together like-minded professionals. The stupendous success of Jam with Sam gave birth to another idea, a confluence of networks, and in August 2013, the Indian Networker was born. With over 90 professionals participating in the 5th edition of the Indian Networker, its success is surely historical. For those of you who are participating in this event for the very first time, the Indian Networker is an amiable forum where people like diverse networks from Rotary, Lions, Giants, referral networking groups like BNI, etc. come together to create a unique conclave of networks which allows for the creation of synergies and tie-ups among themselves to foster business relationships. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the host this evening, Sampath Iyengar. Let's all jam with Sam. And our first speaker of the evening, the very lovely Jasmine Periera. Let's all give it up for Jasmine. She is the founder of ImagEmpower, a consultancy and training enterprise focusing on image, brand consultation for individuals and corporates and educational institutions as well. Jasmine is a qualified image consultant and from an alumni of the Image Consulting Business Institute, also known as ICBI. She is also a qualified ISO auditor from BVQI. Jasmine also is the Mumbai head of WOW, W-O-W, Women on the Web, Google Business Group, and believes that technology simplifies life. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our first lady speaker of the evening, Jasmine Periera.
Jasmine, welcome to Jam with Sam.
Thank you very much, Sampath. Happy to be here.
And are you comfortable on that seat?
Perfect.
Perfect?
Thank you.
I can't lower it any more than that. It's okay? Okay. So, tell me, Jasmine, I hear a lot about image consulting nowadays. I mean, we have a lot of image consultants over here. Tell me something. What is this new thing which has come up in the last, I think, 2 or 3 years? There's been a lot of image consulting. Tell me something about this new business which has come up.
It's very nascent in India, but it's a 40-year-old industry overseas. So if you look at where Indians seem to lose out on a global or an international scenario, that's where image consultancy comes in. It's your solution to get higher, to go global, and be whoever you want to be in business, socially, or professionally. It's about the art of communication mixing with a lot of scientific techniques that are available.
Okay. So you went through some course or something, like you were talking
Yes.
about this ICT board. I couldn't get it. There were too many acronyms.
Yes,
in that.
I did ICBI,
Okay,
that is
ICBI,
Image
okay.
Consulting Business Institute. I'm an alumni from there. I finished my image consultancy business course.
So how long does it take to do this course?
Well, I think the theory part only takes 9 to 10 months, but if
Okay.
you ask me how long does a course take, it's ever evolving, ever learning, so you have to keep updating yourself on your content and research.
So you keep going back to the institute for some updates or something?
Yes, in terms of support, they are very helpful with content support or any business support in terms of leads with clients or anything. Yes, they have been supportive.
And what is the business people get out of this? I mean, if once you become image consultant, I mean, do people come running to you for business, or you've got to go and hunt them out?
No, I think image consultancy has also been very misconstrued with, it's just part of grooming or more like a fashion stylist. What it really is, it's a whole science. Everyone who is participating in this course has each individual strengths, and you play on your strengths. So whether it's communication, whether it could be fashion styling, it could be your background that you're coming with, or somebody who wants to learn more about who they are and what their strengths are. So it's a great opportunity in that sense.
Okay, so once a person does that, and then how does he get customers? I mean, does he approach his neighbors or something, or how do you advertise?
If you ask me for clients, how do you get
Yes,
clients? I'll speak from my personal experience. Since I come from an experience of 14 years in the corporate field in logistics, I've been in touch with my ex-clients who were logistics or the companies that I worked with.
Okay.
So that has been my way of getting more business, be it personal or be it corporate.
So now rolling back to that logistics, what made you jump from logistics into image consulting?
Fortunately, got the opportunity to travel a lot overseas. I'm also a qualified auditor from BBQI. So I did 8 years of all India auditing, which again gave me an exposure to travel to different companies, right from manufacturing to services to a BPO, everything. So it gives you a great exposure in terms of so many different cultures and varieties. I was also lucky to work with most multinationals. So the way a German company works is far different from an American company. So going from that perspective, it was about why are we not where we should be in the global scene. Though Indians, we have a lot of brains. It's the way we conduct ourselves, a lot of business etiquette. Yes, definitely lacks. So more on that front.
So men versus women, who do you think are better at grooming and the image?
I won't say who's better, but yes, women at least invest a little time and think that it's important to be groomed in, but a man can wake up and say, aaj chalta hai, I'll not shave and walk around. So, yeah.
Not shaving is good, accepting.
You look good, but you have to really groom yourself to go away with that French beard.
Like Sylvester is like having a nice, he looks very, macho that way over there.
Mature?
He's smiling.
Or
Macho.
macho.
I'm giving men's perspective. She'll give the women's perspective over there.
No, I think.
So it's all a matter of carrying yourself.
Absolutely, presenting yourself in the way you want to be seen. Maybe there's a reason why he's the way he is today. So that's his choice.
So what is the percentage of men versus women which you consult? I mean, are there more men whom you consult, or are there more women you consult in your business? Or is it just equal?
No, it's a 50-50 percentage in terms of men. Most of the time, the CEO will want his consultancy and then refer his wife. So, from one home, like I can have 4 clients roped in together, their kids, and one wants to go for internship. So, it works that way.
So, you think that has corporate dressing come down? Previously, like I think I and a couple of guys, the only guys wearing tie. I used to wear tie for a long time, almost 20 years. So, I had this one customer come out and tell, "Tum naate samay pe tie pehanta hai kya?" So like I said, what? नहीं यार तू कभी भी देख रहा हूँ time है to go for all meetups and all that and this. Then suddenly one day about a couple of years back I said I don't want to wear a tie anymore. I just removed it. Is it changing from that proper dressing to a bit of casual dressing nowadays?
Tie or no tie, whether you're a male or a woman, I think it's about how you carry what you're wearing. You can be extremely formal in the way you present yourself, and you can be wearing what you are and still be going around very casually meeting people. So it's about what you present, your attitude that reflects in your style of properly. There's a reason why you chose what you chose today. So it just reflects on your attitude. It's about your personal style.
Okay.
So you
Yeah,
could
because I
do
mean,
it.
I being in the IT sector, I see two different. I see the Microsoft guys who are there, and I see the Google guys over there. Microsoft guys, tie, suit, and well dressed, and all those guys. And the Google guys, he'll be wearing a V-neck T-shirt. He'll put a managing director of India and wearing just a coat over that, and he's coming and he's doing business. So is it something the new generation which is coming up, the Facebooking generation, like Mark Zuckerberg? I don't think he wore sneakers and went somewhere for a meetup over there.
He went to meet Barack Obama in
sneakers over there. So is this something they're trying to rebel against that culture, or something they have something over there, or is it just the way of casually
If
dressing
you talk about Mark Zuckerberg, there's a lot of analysis done in terms of he's trying to prove a point. He's trying to prove that he's young, he has the brains, and he doesn't really care what the world thinks. And he's here as a very young entrepreneur making a lot of money. So he's proving a point. It's about his rebellious character. Each one of our characters, if you're a classic dresser, it also resembles a little of your traditional virtues, values, or things like that. So you could also come from a non-traditional background and still dress up in a sari, which is great.
Yeah.
So it just reflects a little sense of who you are as the essence of your character.
Okay.
Some people call you Sampath, some people call you Sam. So there are different choices of your preference, how you would want to be addressed from different people.
Yeah. Okay. Nice point. Some people call me Sammy also.
Okay, Sammy. Sammy with Jammy.
Sammy with Jammy, yeah, I know. So, coming to this, what exactly do you do? Suppose if you come to my house, are you going to come to my house and go to my wardrobe and start, this is not you, this is not you, that kind of stuff over there? Or do you go with the clients for shopping and enjoy yourself and load up that guy's credit card and he's like, when am I going to use that stuff? Are you image consultants? I heard do that. I mean, are you one of those, or do you?
If you're calling me to your house, I think first I'll come and have the lovely food that your wife makes. So I'll definitely come during eating time. And if you're talking about really loading up your credit card, it's also about being shopping, but economically with the brains.
Okay.
If you talk about different scientific techniques that we talk about in terms of wardrobe evaluation, is also clustering.
Okay.
That is according to the color with different fabrics, It is really not about buying new suits or buying new clothes. It's about just carrying them and fitting them all together. You could accessorize them, you could use them with handbags, you could use them with different ties. You could wear the same shirt on jeans and still look fabulous.
Okay.
So it's about how you're putting them together rather than just going there and aimlessly blind. Of course, you get clients who say that my budget is 2 lakhs and I have a wedding to attend.
Wow.
So, that's an ideal client. I like that. Absolutely.
So you work on a fixed basis, or do you work on a architects are there, 10 lakh ka hai, to 10% I'm going to take that. Do you work on something like that, or it's a fixed sum which you work on?
You're asking me this? No, it's not
Just,
right.
because some people, I've heard people do that. Okay, you're buying 2 lakhs of stuff. Wow, buy 3 lakhs. I'm going to get 30,000 out of that.
No, not at all.
Not at that.
It doesn't work like that.
So then it's affordable.
Sooner or later, I think whoever tend to work like that will be seen, and then you lose clients, and then there's no way to regain your lost reputation. Once it's there, and today with the effect of social media, everything is written and is out there. So you've got to be really careful about what your client can say. It can be negative, then you're pretty much doomed. If it's positive, great, you get more business.
So coming to social media, since you use a lot of social media.
I'm following you.
A lot of people, 3,500 people follow me.
Okay.
So, okay, just a joke. So, how important do you think is, I see a lot of people, they'll take a photograph from a camera phone, a 3 megapixel photograph, and they'll put it up as a profile photograph. And there are some people who really take out a good profile photograph and put it. So, do you think that across the networks, like if you have LinkedIn, you have Twitter, will a good photograph make a difference across that?
Absolutely, it does. That's exactly what I specialize in as on the image consultancy front. It's about how you have your impactful online image in congruence with your offline image. It's about how you're presenting yourself, your personal brand online. Because today you meet each other at networking meets like this, you exchange cards, but before you're deciding to call the next person, you will first go and do a credibility check online, and you're not going online to LinkedIn, you're going to Google. So all the unofficial stuff also comes up. So very important about how you want to present yourself, how much of your personal life you want to put out there is also been seen.
I know.
So a lot of HR companies also
go and search.
Absolutely. So you can lose a job, get a promotion, and be thrown out because some stuff that you put up.
So you think people search on Google or they go to Facebook and check out? Because LinkedIn is like, frankly speaking, I find LinkedIn of no use. I log in once a month, just accept all those connections and log out over there. Because it's like a dead network. That's the way I call it. I mean, LinkedIn can come and hit me for that. But I feel Facebook is something like you keep on opening the fridge to see what's inside. You keep on opening your Facebook. Kya chal raha? Like what's Jasmine done? What is Jasmine doing? What Sampath's wife cooked for dinner? Those things are like trending topics which happen over there. And now the good thing which has happened is Facebook has opened those trending topics which you can read from them. So coming back to that, a lot of people share a lot of personal information online.
True.
How personal should it be? What is your take on that?
I think it's about whether you're male or female, what information you put on the web, whether it's Facebook or LinkedIn, is always going to be there. You may just able to hide some things, but they're always on the web. So you got to be really careful about what you want to put up, especially locations, addresses, zip codes, a lot of things for a security reason. So yes, you must be careful with what you put up.
No, I'm talking about like photographs and whom you connect to. So what happens is I see a lot of people who come on LinkedIn, especially companies who are not from India, like you see US and Australia, they will never connect on Facebook with you. They say Facebook is my personal stuff.
True.
But here kya hai, we are very happy connecting to people and say I went for this vacation, okay, I ate this food over there, I did this over there. So is it a kind of voyeuristic kind of mentality which Indians have, or is it something else?
I think Indians love to get a little personal rather than just do business. So it's a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on each individual. So they do prefer Facebook over LinkedIn. But if you're talking about from a corporate segment, this is where corporates are. And I suggest that if you have a Facebook account, you must be on LinkedIn. It's a way to get out to your corporate sector, your vendors, to know what they're doing and to know who they're doing business with and whether you want to be associated to them or not.
So LinkedIn, the profile can just be there, sitting over there.
No, but you have to use it, right? Not like log in once a year.
Google Plus. You are from WOW.
Yes.
So we are talking about WOW doesn't mean WOW Jasmine. It means.
Of course it is.
Okay, it means WOW Jasmine. Okay. So WOW is woman on the
web. Yes.
So can you tell me something about the initiative? Recently you were appointed as the ambassador for that.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me something about that?
WOW is basically Women on the Web that is associated with Google Business Group. Going to reiterate that this is a community of technology lovers. How technology simplifies your life socially, professionally, and enhances your business. It has got nothing to do with Google. Yes, Google interviews us, kind of does our rounds. We have a lot of Skype meetings. A lot of the resource for our technology support is provided by Google. But in terms of decision making, we are running the show as far as that is concerned in running different chapters. It's a worldwide international group. It is present in 100 cities in India already, and we have close to 70 countries around the world which has a WOW and a GBG put together. GBG is again open to all, male and women. WOW is an initiative which is taken about because I think women, we have a lot of brains, but we run away from technology. We rather, take help from a male. So that's where we thought a little more focus about helping women entrepreneurs and basic general women professionals to help themselves. If you want to cook today something exciting, so you go to a website and download a recipe and you can cook that. So who says it's about business? So if you're able to do that, it's good. So we take it from having an online basic web presence to absolutely page insights to data analytics to everything about it.
So when is the next event happening? Well,
our next event is on 29th of March. It's a blogging event. So do come and attend. Register at gbgmumbai.org/WOW if you're a woman. So you'll stay tuned for all the standees is right there, or you can connect with me later. We are having a 29th blogging event. In April, we'll have a WOW event specifically for women. This is really not, men are not invited except for the speakers, but you can attend our GDX. Yes, Sampath covers our events. You can attend our GDX events that's happening in May. I'll announce the date, but register so you receive your newsletters, you receive our updates. Who are the speakers? It could be of your interest. It could be of your interest in business. Probably that's what you want to look at. It's about exploring maybe mobile applications for one of your textile business. You want to know more whether it suits you. So do stay in touch with us
You
and
can check out,
join.
we have an interview of Mr. Shri, who is the head
Yes,
of
he's our
GBG.
Mumbai chapter.
So you can check on the Indian Networker. We have his interview. It's all about Google Business School.
Absolutely.
It's a nice meetup to go for. So Jasmine, a bit about your childhood and a bit about where were you from and
I'm originally from Mumbai. I'm
Yes.
living all my life in Andheri East.
yes.
And well, what else?
So
do
you're
you
a
need to
you're a
know?
Andheri girl,
Yes, absolutely.
not a Bandra girl.
No.
Normally, okay.
No, college in Bandra.
College in Bandra.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Fantastic. So
Yes, divine child.
Divine
I have some
child.
rivals here, so
Divine Child, St. John.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Jasmine, it was lovely having you here. And
Thank you
so
so
much. And Jasmine, incidentally, is one of our first Indian Networker members. We have opened membership for the Indian Networker, and Jasmine is one of our first persons who have signed up with us. Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.